BTP class. So today we'll discuss about the account model and the account structure. The BTP account models, the types of BTP accounts, and the structure of the BTP accounts. So BTP, the BTP, there is a structure here. So when you purchase the BTP accounts, you will get the one global account, you will get it out. Then this is the global account which you will get from the SAP. Then after that, we have to, as a administrator or consultant, we have to create the sub accounts. We have to create the sub accounts based upon the our backend environment. Backend means backend our SAP system environment. Suppose like we have the three systems. Suppose like here, one customer, he are already having the SAP systems. He already having the SAP system set, development SAP system, quality SAP system, then production SAP systems or S4 system he is having, right? So he is having the, so development, quality, so production systems he is having, is the customer network, is the customer environment here. So the BTP also in the public environment. BTP is in the public environment. So means anywhere we can access the BTP cockpit is the one of the web-based URL. We can access it here. BTP cockpit, we can access it here. So, right. So this is the global account. This is the global account which this is the global account which we will get from the SAP. Then this is the sub account. This is the sub account. This is the sub account here. One is the development sub account, which is connecting to our development sub account. Quality sub account, which is connecting to the quality sub account. Production, that is connecting to the production system here. So like that, we need to define the sub accounts. We have to create it here, right? Sub accounts we have to create it here. So here, while creating the sub accounts, we will get only one global account here, right? So global account, under the global account, we are deriving the sub accounts here. We are deriving the sub accounts here. So this sub account we have to integrate into the our backend SAP systems here. So either it's in the on-premises customer network, in the cloud, our own private cloud, so whatever it may be. So we have to backend system, SAP systems are there here. But customer wants to go for the to BTP cloud to explore some of the BTP related opportunities, to explore some of the BTP related, so tools and some of the things he want to explore it. So then what he thought is he took the global account. Global account we will get from the SAP, that is realization with the contract with you or your company that has made with the SAP, that you will get the global account. So once you got the global account, then it's our responsibility. It's not the SAP responsibility. It's SAP. It's our responsibility to create the sub accounts. Under the global account, we have to create the sub accounts. We have to create it here. Under that, we need to create the, so we have the on-prem environment. We have the SAP systems are there here. We have on-prem, but this sub accounts, this SAP systems, why? Because this is in the private network, right? Our customer network is the private network. So we are also connecting to maybe something like VPNs, some other things we are using to connect to the customer network, right? So this is a public network. So it's a private, it's in the public. So private and public. So all the BTP services and tools will not directly connect to their backend SAP systems here. All the BTP tools and everything will not directly connect to our SAP systems here. Intermediate, in the customer network, we have to install the cloud connectors here. We have to install the cloud connectors here. Cloud connectors, we have to install it here. So via this cloud connector, data provisioning will happen. Via this cloud connector, the data provisioning will happen from one to another, right? So means your BTP tools, whatever the tools, whatever the applications you are using in the BTP side, in the public network, public sector network. So those tools will grab the data, will pull the data from our SAP systems via cloud connectors, via cloud connectors here. Via cloud connectors, it will grab the data from the backend systems here. So our responsibility is here, starting with the global account, cloud connectors installation and integration, backend SAP systems. We know backend SAP systems. So configurations, integrations that we know, right? So to connect to pull the data from, to provision the data from, to grab the data from the backend production systems, definitely in your sub account and your backend SAP system, in between you need the cloud connector. SAP SCC required. SAP cloud connectors are required here. SCC. SAP cloud connectors are required here to connect to the backend systems here, right? That is the one of the important thing here. Everybody we should know. So this is the what here. This is the account structure looks like, right? So, sir, that is fine. Everything as a part of the in the hierarchy. The first set of the hierarchy is the global account here. The global account. So what is the global account here? So in the account structure here, here BTP offers there the two types of global accounts here. So this global accounts has there are the two types of global accounts we have here. Two types of global accounts we have here. There are the two types of global accounts here. One is the trial account. Trial accounts here. So the second one is the enterprise account here. Enterprise accounts, trial accounts and enterprise account here. Right? Trial account and enterprise account here. So how can we get this trial accounts or enterprise account here? Right? So first of all, BTP offers two types of global account. Trial accounts are completely free of charge. Completely free. Free means so the students testing POCs, all those things we can perform using the trial accounts. There is a limitations for the trial account. But enterprise account is a global account. Enterprise account is a contract with the company. There is a relation of contract with you or your company has made with the SAP. So global account using these two are the global account. There are two types of global accounts: trial accounts, enterprise accounts. Enter these two accounts we can use to manage the sub accounts, to manage the applications, to manage the resources, roles, users, security, development tools, anything we can use by using this global account. We can use it here, global account. Right? Why? Because as part of the when you are taking the subscription from the SAP global account, you will get the number of services to the your global account. You will get the number of applications. You will get the number of tools, number of services. So you will get from SAP that free of charge services you will get from SAP. So based on that, we can utilize those free services from SAP side here. So free account, the free trial account is intended to, it's not for the business, it's only for the students who want to explore the BTP, some of the POCs, some of the test cases who wants to do that one, they can use the trial account. Why? Because trial accounts has the trial account has the limited number of days, 90 days license period. The limited number of license period we have here, right? Pre account is the limited number of trial account, limited days only available here. So, but it's a free, but it's only the limited number of days only here, right? So here, limited number of days also, this license period is divided into the two intervals here. One is the 0 to 30 days. You should use the BTP account, global account. You need to log in. You just log in. That's enough. So it's auto extended to. So then another another 90 days it will be auto extended here, right? So BTP, it's actually it's the interval. This is interval. The trial account interval is maximum 90 days, but this 90 days also is divided into the two intervals, 0 to 30 days. You should use the, so you should use the this account, and remaining one it auto extended. In one time you are logging, after that one time you are able to, so the license period is auto extended to up to 90 days here. After 90 days, what will happen? Your accounts will be suspended and deleted. You are deleted. Why? Because it's a trial account. Then you can use the same email ID. You can create the new account again, right? So which means trial accounts has the limitations, which has only 90 days license period we have. Trial account we have the free, but there is a limitations here. We have limitations. The limitations is only for, so the limitations are only for the, so the services accounts. So some of the limitations with respect to the services, number of days, tools, spaces, memory. There are some restrictions in the trial accounts here. There are the some restrictions in the trial account here. The services are provided in the trial account are allowed to restrict to use only platform services. So, but the access is open for everybody, students, everybody, the trainers. So everybody, the access is open. Means trial account, everybody we can get the trial account here. So trial accounts are intended to for personal exploration and also non-production. So testing, all those things we can perform it, but we cannot, the long running, we cannot continue. The long running business side, we cannot continue the trial accounts. Why? Because trial accounts has the only free for 90 days only, 90 days only. So trial account must not be used for the production business. Production use case you should not use here. Why? Because you are not the permitted to use the trial account in any production or commercial manner. You should not use. There are the some restrictions from the SAP to use the trial accounts in the production purpose here, right? So, sir, how can I know? How can I know which my account is the trial accounts are, or which services are the free, which services are not free? How can I know here, right? So, as I mentioned yesterday, if you go to the SAP Discovery Center, SAP Discovery Center, in the SAP Discovery Center, you will come to know what services are free, what services are not free, means enterprise account. So we have the two types of accounts here. So trial accounts means free for 90 days. Free means the service is also free here, but there is a limitations with respect to usage of the services. Sir, how can I identify what are the services are free? Means you no need to pay the amount and everything here. There is a tax here. Free tax are available here. Using the tax, if you go to the services here, using the tax here. So just 1 minute, someone asking the meeting link. Just 1 minute. Okay, that's great. Okay. So here the free, you will get the free, free. Like this, there is a tag will be there, which means it's a free. It's a free tier here. The way which you have the, we don't have the free, then that is not the, suppose if you see here, this is not the free. This is not the free. You cannot use this one. This is also, so this is also free, right? But there is a cost associated. This is not the free. It is available only enterprise account only, enterprise account only here, right? So that is a free tier and always free. You can see the plans here, which means it's a free tier and always free tier. You can use it here, right? So we can we can extend the our up to 90 days trial period. If you touch to 30 days, we have to use it. Then until 90 days trial period is finished, your account will be deleted. Again, you can create the one more account. You can create it here. After 90 days, your trial account is automatically deleted. And if you want to proactively delete your account. We can also delete from ourselves also, we can delete the trial account, or after 90 days, anyhow, SAP will delete automatically. SAP will delete automatically from the systems here, right? So, but trial accounts, so we have some basic functionality always. So we will get the all the services, but almost we will get trial accounts, enterprise account, we will get only less services in the trial account. Less means 10 or 20 paid services we will not get. Those that we will not, that's not available in the trial account. But enterprise account, you will get all the things here. Enterprise account, you will get all those things here, right? So the enterprise account, you will get all those things here, right? So that is the one thing here. So trial account, there is a, these things you should know, everybody should know important things about the, so free for 90 days only. This is the one of the important point you should remember. The second point is here for the trial accounts, for trial account with respect to the, as I mentioned here, 8 GB of instance memory. You will get the 8 GB instance memory free for the trial account here, right? So and also, so 4 GB 4 GB of 4 GB of memory of applications. So which means total 8 GB memory you will get, which will be used by the instances. Then in that 4 GB will be used by the applications, which we will develop the applications here, custom applications. So I will explain what is instances, what is applications. So what is the plans, that there is a, I can explain more. So, but here 10, 10 routes, 10 total routes you will get here. Routes means, so there is a destinations. Whenever you are deploying the one application, that application will generate the one instance and some routes will be generated, kind of destinations. So here in the trial account, only 10 routes are allowed. Total 10 routes are allowed here. Total 40 services, almost 40 to 50 services are available in the, so in the free trial account here. 40, I think 40 to 50 some services are available as a free trial account. If we calculating, sometimes they will remove it, they will add it. So 40 to 40. So we can also do on-prem systems and cloud connectors, we can integrate it here. There is no service level agreement. There is no agreement, SLA, service level agreement from SAP. Why? Because it's a free. And so you have not used. So which means there is no support from SAP also. Suppose you are facing issue, no support from SAP, right? So no support from SAP here. So no support, from SAP, no support from SAP here. So why? Because it's a trial account, we will not get any support from SAP. It's a trial account. So if you are facing some issues, if you contact SAP, there is SAP is not responsible. You will not get any support from SAP. Only the community support, blogs, that support only available. If you are facing some issues with the SAP trial account, then we cannot raise any ticket also here. Why? Because there is no support for the SAP. There is SAP trial accounts here. So, but in the enterprise accounts, we have the support from SAP. Enterprise account, we have the support from SAP. That, so that is the one thing here, right? So that is the
Sir,
one.
actually, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Hello. Sir, in the services where it is mentioned that it is always free and free tier, that is for trial account you're telling, right?
Yes.
And what about the same services in enterprise account? Will that be free or it will be paid?
Yeah, I'm coming to that part only. Enterprise account. So just only discussing about the trial account. So trial accounts, it's a free, only free services are there. Okay. In the trial accounts, we have the free services are there here. So, but when it comes to the enterprise account is like a contract with the our company, with you or SAP. So there is a credit card authentication is required. Maybe there is a procedure to get the global account, or we can raise a ticket with the CB, get the global account. There is a procedure to register. That is fine. Company will take care of, company administrator or customer will take care of the getting the global account. That is fine. But here in the trial account, you will get only free services, right? But in the enterprise account, you will get the free plus paid services also you will get. So which means you can also use the free services which is providing by SAP, and additionally the paid services also available. So in that enterprise account, if you are only using the free services, that is fine. But when you are using the paid services, there is a license model for the enterprise account that I will explain it in the license model. So based upon the license model, we need to pay for SAP. Based upon the license model, we have to pay for the SAP here, enterprise account, based upon the license model. So the enterprise accounts are usually associated with the SAP customers, means our company, our client, or the partners, SAP partners. So they will associate with them. So the trial accounts, we as a individuals to test, to training, to do study, to explore some functionality, to POC's purpose, we will use the free services here. So that is the plan we have here. So which means the paid services means free plus paid services plus upcoming services also you will get in the enterprise account here. Upcoming services means in the future they are going to develop the three services in the next month. Then in that case, you will get the those new services also. You are eligible to use the new services as well here, right? So they are the different types of account: global account, enterprise account, and so trial accounts here. Trial accounts are free. Enterprise accounts are based upon our contract, our agreement with the customer. 1 year contract or 3 years contract. There is a pricing model for SAP. Based on that, we will get the these accounts. We will get it out. These accounts we will get from SAP. So which means, so to answer to your question, in the enterprise account, we have the free is available and paid also available. Sir, I will take the enterprise account. So I don't want to use the paid account. I will only use the free account, means you can use it. But something, one of the application is required the paid one. That time you need to you need to just to subscribe the paid services also. You need to subscribe it. So that is also one use case. We can use it here, right? One other is also one thing here. But here, enterprise accounts, there is no limitations on 200 GB free space, free memory, free space. So there is no limitations for the routes, services, agreements, nothing. So you will get the 24/7 support from SAP. If any issues with your global enterprise accounts, some issues you are facing, immediately you can raise a ticket with SAP. They are available 24/7 support, right? They are available 24/7 support. So this enterprise account we can use for the production businesses, the production applications, production operations, we can use it, right? If you want to explore services, we can use this. If you want to real use case for the customers, really they want to go for the application development or something, they can use for the production businesses, we can use it here. We can purchase the global account, we can use it. So limitations, there are the no limitations. Whatever the services you are purchasing, you can use those services and everything here. So this is available in the all the regions. So and also, so one more point important for all regions, it is available here. All the regions it is available in the enterprise accounts. Means here the infrastructure layer will support to deploy our applications and everything. So they have some coordination with the SAP. They will support the infrastructure layer. Infrastructure layer means, so AWS, Azure, GCP, Alibaba Cloud, and ISAP. These are the infrastructures they will support. When you are deploying the application, you require the some SAP, some memory, right? Some memory, some space you require, all those things here. Then who will support those things? It's a customer choice to customer interest to where you want to deploy your services, in which region, in which data center, and which infrastructure layer you want to explore it. That is our choice here. So when you are creating the sub account, it's our choice to deploy the where you want to deploy. Why? Because global account will come from SAP, but actual business work, actual our work, we have to do it in the sub account level, not the global account level. So here we have to do the our work, means subscribing the services, installing the services, configuration of the services in the sub account level. So all the accessing the application, consuming the applications, so providing the access to the business users. So everything we have to do it in the sub account level. We have to do that one, right? So that is the main thing of the your sub accounts, the enterprise account especially, right? So here, if you want to, so this sub account, this trial accounts, we can cancel immediately. We can delete it. There is an option. But enterprise account, once you have contract, if you so we cannot delete it. We need to contact SAP or our account manager to decommission of the sub account, enterprise sub accounts or everything we have to do it. But this trial account anyhow 90 days period, 90 days period after 91st day automatically it will be deleted. That's no worries. But enterprise account only, so we don't have any deletion option to delete it here, right? So we have to contact our account executive, or we can raise the ticket with SAP so they can cancel our account in our b.sap.com. They can cancel our accounts and everything. They can cancel it here. They can cancel it here, right? So this is the some differences between the trial accounts and enterprise accounts here, right? So that is the types of two types of account models here. Sir, you mentioned that there is no licensing model for the trial accounts. Enterprise accounts, we have the licensing model. So can you explain the licensing model for the enterprise accounts here? Yes. So there is a licensing model. There is a licensing model for enterprise account also here. Sir, enterprise account is, so it's a paid services you said, right? Then how much we have to pay it? Then what is the cost for each service? Then is there any other licensing model in the enterprise account here? I don't want to use all the services. I want to use only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 services. I want to use only some specific services. So what is the this type of licensing model we have in the here, right? This we will call it as the commercial models here. The only enterprise accounts are having the licensing model, means the commercial models are only available for the enterprise accounts here. Enterprise accounts only having here, right? Enterprise account only. So enterprise accounts having this account model here. So here we have the coming to the pricing model here. So there are the two types of licensing models are available here. One is the subscription. This is only for the enterprise account, not the trial accounts. Okay. The subscription based, the subscription model. And second one is the consumption based model here. Consumption model, subscription model, and consumption model here, right? So these are these two commercial normally we will call it as the commercial models, commercial licensing model. Why? Because it's a enterprise account. So definitely it's a commercial commercial models, commercial licensing models. Two types here, licensing, spelling mistake. So they are the two types. One is the subscription based model and consumption based model here. So subscription based model means what is that? So only you are allowed to use only subscription based services only. Suppose, sir, here 90 plus services are there in the 90 plus services are there in the SAP. In that, if I take it out free, then out of the paid services we have, so paid services also we have here. So I want in the paid services, I don't want to take all the services. Why? Because I am on a subscription based model. I want to take only A, B, C, D, E services. Only 5 services I want to take the subscription, and I don't want to any future services. I don't want to any old services. I want to pay only this one. What is the cost? Right? We have that type of customers are there mentality, right? So they don't want to use all the services, right? They want to use only these 5 services. What is the cost? This type of model, we will call it as the subscription based model, which means we have to pay at fixed cost and pay we in this, it's kind of a prepaid. Subscription based model is like a prepaid. Here there is a fixed cost, there is a fixed cost, and pay in advance. Pay in advance, we have to pay in advance only here, right? And the contract of this one is the 1 to 3 years only. We have to take the contract of the each service here. So we have to pay. One more important thing is pay whether you use or not, we have to pay it. Sir, I have taken the 5 services. In that, I have used only 3 services only, but I don't want to pay for the remaining D and E services. Is it possible? No, because you are paying in advance, and so you are taking the subscription for only 5 services. Only these 5 services are available for you. Whether you use it or not, we have to pay for amount. So any additional services are, unfortunately, I have not taken the, as per our subscription based model, I have not taken the F service. So what is the cost for this one? So for taking the additional services, we may have to end up paying the more amount, extra cost here for additional services. With extra cost, we have to pay it. Extra cost, we have to pay it. The only thing is you will not get any benefit here, discount. Main thing is the you will not get any discount here. No discount here. No discount in this. Sir, I want to go for the subscription based model. I want to only 1 to 5 service. I want to use it. That's it for my lifetime. Means 1 to 3 years. That is fine for now. So you have taken, you have paid for amount for advance, then that is fine. You are using tomorrow, there is a one service, one application required the additional service. That time if you purchase the F service, then again you need to pay the additional amount. For this subscription based one, you will not get any discount. No discounts. But if you want to discount or I want all the services, everything means you can go for the consumption based model. In the consumption based model also we have the, so we have the 2 types again consumption based model here. One is the pay as you go model, pay as you go model. Second one is the CPEA model here, which means so cloud platform enterprise agreement here. CPEA means cloud platform enterprise agreement. So this concept frequently asked question in the interview point of time, any technical discussions. The basic things, these are the things they may ask you. So types of commercial licensing model, 2 types, right? How many types of global accounts we have? What is free? What is enterprise account? Right? So which one is the best you choose for the customer? It depends upon the, when you are speaking to customer, customer will provide you the overall overall how many service, what is the his main use cases here, what you want to use it here. Based upon use cases, we can subscribe, we can tell like which model is better for the customer, right? Which model is better for the customer here, right? That is the main thing here, right? So when it comes to the consumption based model here, so pay as you go, pay as you go, there is no investment here, right? Pay only when you use it. This is one of the super model here. Pay when you use it. So here pay whether you use it or not, you have to pay it. But here pay when you use it, you have to use it here. So but no discount you will get here. No discounts you will get here. And no annual commitment of services. You can use it. There is no commitment. You can use it here. No annual commitment of service here. So here no need to pay the advance. Monthly you will get the balance sheet. There we need to pay it to amount, whether you, when you, whatever the services you are using, the all the services are available here. So 1 to 91 services are available. So which service you are using, you need to pay for. Which paid service you are using, you need to pay for that amount, that account only. That is called the consumption based model. Small companies, small who are not sure like how the business flow and the charges, then they will opt for the pay as you go model. Is why because they're super model. Why? Because if you use it, then only we have to pay it. If you are not using, you don't need to pay it. But only thing is you will not get the discount or anything here. But when you take the CPEA model here, so here prepaid in the, as part of the cloud agreement, you will get the some cloud credits you will get monthly. The credits will deducted from the automatically the cloud credits, the points you will get from SAP. So that will be deducted from the your monthly balance, whatever you are using here, right? So there is a discount based upon the volume based discounts you will get from SAP when because you are using the this one SAP giving the discounts to the CPA model. So CPA model here. So you top up the cloud credit anytime here. So monthly, so you will get the some points, cloud points here. So SAP will deduct that based upon your usage. It will be converted into the points. The SAP will deduct that the amount from that points. So anytime we can top up. Suppose like the points are near to that, anytime we can top up. We can top up the services. Maybe larger companies top up. We can top up the cloud credits. We can top it here. If you contact them, they will tell you. So based on that, you will get the many cloud credits, cloud points. You will get SAP will deduct from that points here. Maybe large companies and who are want to more explorer on the BTP side, they will go for this agreement. Why? Because here you will get the discount, more discount you will get. So automatically it will deduct from the your cloud credits. You don't need to monthly, you don't need to pay it everything. So here monthly we have to pay it here, but no discounts. But here only pay when you use it, that we have to pay it here. So this is the difference between the SAP, the licensing models here. For the enterprise accounts here. For the enterprise accounts, we have the licensing model here. So subscribe. So suppose like commercial, this is the, so this account model, subscription based model. So this is the, whether you use it or not, we have to pay it in the upfront, in advance, we have to pay it here. So, but here in the consumption based model, your organization will receive the access to the all the current and future services that are available. So that you will get here. Then you have the complete flexibility of the which service you have to on, which service you have to off. You can off it, whether you don't need, we can off it. We can switch between the services based upon your business and contract duration. We can switch it out, right? So the models are available in the and the consumption based models here, right? But in the subscription based model, only fixed cost, fixed services. Any new service which is coming that is not available, you need to pay the additional amount here. Additional amount you have to pay for SAP. That is the that is the uh, that is the commercial models here, consumption based model and commercial model here, right? The cost is separate based upon the customer agreement. So they will go get them. So most of the customer, they will choose the pay as you go model. Why? Because they are in the initial planning, they can go over this. They are planning for pay as you go model. Now, who knows, who are already experienced with the pay-as-you-go model, instead of paying monthly, then you will not get any discount. You know the rough estimation, then you can go for the CPA model. Then lot of discount you will get it out here. Anytime we can change our model from the consumption model, from pay-as-you-go to CPA to pay-as-you-go. We can go with that one. That is possible. So that is possible here. Anytime we can access, anytime we can change the our licensing model from so pay as you go model to the CPA. We can pay it here. You can pay nothing upfront. So no minimum usage requirement or no minimum you have to use it. Nothing. Just whatever you use it, we have to pay only that related services here. When you use it, we have to pay. You are paid. You are billed monthly. In the pay as you go, you have monthly. You have to pay it here. Here you don't need to pay it. It will auto deducted from the your cloud credits. Yes, per agreement, you will get the cloud credits and discounts. It will auto deducted here, right? So that it depends upon the customer. We can we can decide the plan here. This is about the licensing model for the enterprise accounts. Any questions, anyone?
Yeah, hi Ravindra.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, so I have a couple of questions. So let's